Here, people. Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
We're gonna
Welcome
slug
to
it
another
out.
episode of Horror with Sir Sturdy. I'm not going to even try to do an intro right now because I have one already made up for you guys. Just waiting for Chris to come back because he's not going to want to miss this. Neither are you.
Don't want to miss the intro.
So,
It's Aaron's best work.
it is. It really is. I
Mhm.
should slug you for that one. Ha! No. So, I'm gonna let you guys know what's coming up this week while we wait for Christopher. So tomorrow, 5 o'clock Eastern Time, Stranger Things, Season 1, Episode 7 and 8. That is tomorrow at 5 o'clock Eastern Time, right over on Streamlabs. The link is in the description. And then on Thursday, we'll be back to review Deal with the Devil, and actually gonna have some guests on, Video Store Clerks. So hop on over and check out their awesome podcast. And then Friday, oh nope, that's Saturday. Friday, Fear Street, the third one, 1666, and because I'm not starting another franchise yet, I'm doing this movie right here, The Butcher.
Okay.
So again,
So
frightening
how?
Friday nights.
By the way, how do you like the Fair Street so far?
I'm really enjoying them. And then
Yeah,
you got the Karate Kid and the
yeah.
last motherfucking dragon in Sir Sturdy. You know, I got to get in shape for these battles, but Bloodsport, now this. So we got a fun week coming up for you guys, man. We got a fun week coming up, and I hope you're all a part of it. Oh, actually, really quick for this episode, our guy Mick Manhattan hit me up and was like, "Yo, can I be on this episode of Popcorn and Pints from the Scene Snobs?" So go check them out as well. So 2 guests this week. Got a guest on Popcorn and Pints again. So make sure you guys check out the Scene
Nice.
Snobs. Make sure you guys check out Video Store Clerks. I'm driving the intro. He's taking too damn long. What up? How are you doing? I'm doing amazing. I hope you are too. I also hope you're ready for episode 330, movie review, Slugs, right here on Horror with Sir Sturdy, live, as you know, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. But for those of you that do listen to the audios, just remember, tonight, there's going to be a live episode tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. That's just your reminder, just in case you forget or whatever. That's your reminder. With that said, it's time for me to shut the fuck up so we can all start talking again. And what we're going to be talking about is this movie, Slugs, Slugs, Slugs. I'm glad you guys are here. Join the fun. Talk to you soon. Welcome to the Sluggy Madness. Yep. Sluggy Madness. And again, people, the ones that listen to the audios, when you're listening to it on Spotify, Apple, and all that other good stuff, tonight, if you're listening to it today, it's a Tuesday, and you listen to this Slugs episode today, your time, tonight is going to be a live episode at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. That's all I'm saying. Just in case you forget, and just in case you're like, hey, I want to tune into one of these lives, tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, and you'll know what we're reviewing because you're going to hear Thursday's episode, and you're going to hear what I said, and you heard what I said earlier in the episode about what we're doing for Thursday. And then for Thursday, you hear what we're doing next. You guys get what I'm getting at. I don't have to, But so James, Slugs.
Slugs. What's up, Doomsday?
What's good, Doomsday? How's it going? From the Fandom Fest wheel.
All right. Interesting.
And this was actually picked by my boy Matt because he came to Fandom Fest, last August last month, and he actually had this shirt. It was a different than this cover, I believe. I forgot. It was a dope cover. I was like, oh shit, what is this? He's like, Slug, you should check it out.
Oh, I like the poster. I like the cover of this.
Yeah, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to.
It looks like a fucking even how Slugs is spelled out, it looks like a fucking 80s metal band.
Yeah.
Slugs. Yeah. Because I can see definitely that being a band shirt.
Speaking of which, actually, you know what? Before I ask you guys this question, because it's about the music in this movie, let's dive into these ratings. And
It's 1988. What can I say?
I'm gonna give it a 6.5. I had some fun with this movie.
I'm gonna go with 6.
I was actually thinking kind of in the same realm as you guys. I feel like this is definitely one of those that, like, for me, I could say it's so good it's bad.
So bad is good.
Or so bad it's good, yeah.
Okay. So you're set at 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like this was one of those movies to where. All right, let's start with the music. I feel like for the and unless it was like a scene that was like supposed to be quote unquote scary coming up, the music just seemed like a weird choice. It
Yeah.
just seemed like and it always came out at like a weird time,
It's
and
so
it was like
weird. I
and
just don't even pay attention to it.
it was a weird choice. I felt like it was weird choices, weird times, and a little too loud. Like had it been quieter, so where you're hearing more of the conversation than you are the music, and kind of you know what I mean for the scenes they use and for the music they use. If they did it like that, it would have been a little bit better. I feel. Or so my thing is they could have did that. They could have not used music at all, or just had better options, better choices. Just
You
to
always
go
need
with,
music, especially in horror. You always need music.
I won't say especially, but I'll say music. Okay, if they would have at the very least, again, just used better music for the times that they were putting the songs in, so it kind of fit the scene better. Because it was just
Yeah, I can agree.
that the acting definitely wasn't the greatest, but
No.
I wasn't watching this movie for the acting. The
Oh.
dialogue wasn't the greatest, so, which is part of the acting. Which again, I wasn't watching for that. But I thought the slugs were awesome, and I wish we did get more of them. I'm glad it did pick up, like as the movie went, it did pick up. But I do wish that those dragged out parts were kind of, even if they just kind of just showed a slug in the like in the room, going, you know, in another room or something. They kind of panned in, even if it didn't attack anybody yet.
Yeah.
This
But
movie reminds me of another movie I've seen. It's like the same storyline. Like they're coming out of the toilet. It was another creature. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was. I don't think it was spiders. It might have been something else.
Mhm.
But I'm like, all these movies are the same. When some mutated fucking insect or something, they come out of the shower, they come out of the sink.
yeah, yeah.
Then there's a million of them. Slugs are one of the slowest animals in the fucking world. And a million of them just end up somewhere filling a room in like 1 second.
Well, they did say. I mean, I know they're not going to freaking hatch and all that shit, but remember when the guy said that they can they can basically breed with themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're asexual.
But that quick? They just have a baby and it's just fully grown and the whole room's filled?
I mean, you don't. But the thing is I don't know, man.
Toxic. That's the result of toxic waste dumping.
Yep, because they dumped it in like a certain site. Remember how you pointed out, like, yeah, they dumped it here back in the day, and blah blah blah, and then you know the whole toxic waste mutation stuff.
Yep, it's all the same.
How's it going, Liz?
Hi, Liz.
But yeah, I'm getting a little feedback.
By who?
I don't know.
Everything sounds fine here.
Same here.
I don't know. I was getting a little feedback a minute ago.
Oh, all right.
How's it going?
What's good, girl?
And
But-
no, I didn't watch Lord of the Flies yet. I forgot again.
Lord James, what the? You know what? I said I'm gonna have to just add that to a wheel. Let me put it down on the list again, and I'll add it to a wheel. Oh, it's already on the freaking list. I just don't remember where. Lord of the Flies. That way, James will watch it.
Yeah.
And we'll all watch it. James does that a lot, though, Liz. He doesn't really listen. But yeah, back to this movie though. What were some things you guys really enjoyed about it?
It's just the old school creature feature thing. It's just
Fun
like,
kill.
yeah, the fun kills. Like, it looks like the face is melting. They're like eating at it like a million miles per hour. And the eyeballs missing and shit. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, the restaurant scene is probably.
Yeah. Oh, when the
Oh
dude's stick
yeah,
exploded because the eggs hatched.
yes, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
that
It's
was crazy.
definitely worth at least a one-time watch. I would say that for sure. Watch it, enjoy it, have a good
Yep.
time with it.
Yeah, it's not bad. Some of the effects, like when they're in a sewer and the hole, we found the breeding ground,
Hmm.
and it just you couldn't even tell they were slugs. It looked like pieces of car tires, like strips, like you
Yeah,
find in the middle of a highway, and they are just rocking. They're just like moving back and forth. It was like I was like, what the hell is this shit?
again, it was from the '80s. I was gonna say that, and I think the biggest, as far as visual effect issues I had, is when they electrocuted the slugs.
Oh,
That looked
that
like
was so bad. That
that
reminded me of
looked so bad. But it
another
did.
movie I did. I watched.
It
Oh
wasn't.
my god.
It wasn't to the point of like fuck, like where it bothered me to the point of say dropping points in the movie. But it was just like, oh man, I was like, if
No, yeah.
they didn't even have to show that part really.
No, they could have just made it like a couple you see sparks. Like a movie where you like a horror movie when a iron or a radio falls in a bathtub.
Yeah, no,
And
but
they
you
Yeah.
know
just go like this. You don't have to see
the because
freaking lightning
yeah,
and shit.
no, because you remember Slugs and the Devil's Backbone. Recently watched that. How was it?
I never heard of that.
Me either.
Me neither. The Devil's Backbone, huh? Interesting.
But yeah, going back to Slugs though, it was just that scene right there. It was funny because how bad it looked. So I'm just
No,
like,
there's a scene that made me laugh. And I don't it's not supposed to make you laugh. But I thought it was so fucking stupid, ridiculous that it made me laugh. So when him and his friend is in the sewer and his friend falls into the breeding ground and
mm,
he's trying to save him and he jumps on a pole and is hanging upside down. Like the dude, you see his eyes missing and everything. The motherfucker's gone. What are you trying so hard for?
yeah,
He's a lost cause, man. Then
yep,
then they did that Freddy Krueger the big blood bubble. I thought it was like it was gonna shoot up to the ceiling type shit.
Yeah.
But it's fun. Like the effects in the movie are like you can tell they're so like in the 80s style and shit. So
Yeah.
but I think like when they showed like the killing scenes and all that, that looked kind of cool. You know what was kind of funny though is anytime they showed the slugs like crawling out of somebody's eyes, or they looked more like worms or something completely different. They didn't look like slugs at that
Yeah,
point.
yeah, yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is this supposed to be?
I like how they actually zoomed up and they showed like the little fucking thing had teeth or it bit the dude's finger. He's like,
Yep.
yeah. I was
Yep.
like, okay. I was like, it's gonna be one of those movies, all right.
Yo, they
Oh, and they grow back. That dude. Oh no, never mind. He swallowed the eggs. That's why they blew up. I was about to say because he ate that fucking chopped up one. The
the
girl,
salad. Yo,
the
so
alcoholic.
let's talk about that really. Yeah, that I was gonna say that's probably the issue of why, because it's like she just brought the lettuce home, threw it in the sink,
Yeah, who does
and
that?
then started drinking. She starts drinking, and they don't show her drinking like the whole time. They show her, kicking her shoes off, sitting on the couch, and then to insinuate hours later because she hears her husband pulling up in the car, and she gets up and just takes the salad takes the lettuce. That wasn't even salad; it was just lettuce out of the fucking sink and just cuts it up.
Let's go to the lettuce in the sink real quick. Is that a thing? I know you're supposed to wash your vegetables, but you usually put it in like a calendar or something.
Oh, that
You
or
just don't throw your sink that clean where you could just throw food in and eat
no,
out of it.
no. What you
I
do
don't
is
think so, man.
you either put it in like the colander or like a bowl or something, or you're holding it and kind of just like go. You have the water running, kind of going through it, peeling shit back and rinsing it off, then throwing it in a bowl on the side or whatever. But she literally just like, this is the sink, this is the lettuce. Time to drink. That was it.
I even
And
questioned it. I was like, is this a white person thing? I was like, I've never seen that in my life. Just throw lettuce
Nah.
in a fucking sink.
nah, that's an
I'm like,
alcoholic.
what the fuck is that?
That's somebody who really
She
wanted to
did,
crack
too. She
that
wanted
bottle.
that drink, man.
She
Then she
wanted to crack
passed
that bottle
out,
back.
and
Yep.
she brings a drink down with her and gives it to the boyfriend. It's like, here you go.
Mm-hmm.
Make a
And
joke about her drinking.
Like, my thing though is like, so this whole time that you're cutting this lettuce up, right? Because you're looking down cutting it, you don't notice like a
Nah,
little
dude,
bit of
she's
blood
buzzed,
or
man.
black
She's-
from the slugs.
She's in autopilot. She's like, fuck, I forgot to cook them dinner. It's a salad. It takes 2 minutes anyway. Bitch act like she was making like fucking pork chops and.
Well, the thing was because she was like, because remember he comes home, he was like, oh, I was hoping for a steak, and she was making light dinner. The whole thing was she should have just been like, listen, I got drunk, I forgot, I just
I
woke back
forgot.
up.
I just got you a
So
salad.
bullshit.
He's like, we had salad last night, bitch.
Because he was like, I want a steak, and oh my gosh, it was just. I'm so happy I watched this movie.
Yo, then it went into like a little fucking like a Betty Ford clinic fucking speech. She's like, I know I have a problem. I'm really,
Oh, yeah.
I was like, wait, what's going on here? Am I on Maury? Like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. You're an alcoholic. Get on with the movie. No, you're not even a main character in the fucking movie. What the hell? Get the hell out of here.
No, she really wasn't.
The boyfriend was more like they showed her drinking and shit for a while. Like she's like a really main character.
Mm-hmm.
The boyfriend's the one that has the eggs in him and shit. He's the
Yep.
main part that we were looking for.
And then he was just like, he kept having cramps or whatever. Let me call the doctor. Nope, didn't go to the doctor.
Cramps, headache. Because
Mhm.
the shit's crawling in his fucking brain.
That was just the scene where like he goes. So remember, he goes to the bathroom because he has a headache. His nose starts bleeding, cleans up, and then they go out there and make a toast. He makes his toast, and he doesn't even say it. Like he's like, I want to make a toast. I forgot what he said exactly, but it wasn't even like toast worthy what he said. Like, I want to make a toast. Like, it was basically like, I want to make a toast. I forgot what he said exactly. It was basically like, I want to make a toast. Good morning. And it just started, was about to take his drink and his nose started bleeding and all the crazy shit happened.
Then he just starts screaming. Oh, his whole glass filled up with blood.
Yeah, he goes like, he's like, ah. It was all
Lays on
that.
the floor,
That
then,
scene
like,
was pretty
wow.
awesome.
I think that's like one of the best scenes.
Honestly, yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you guys. I'll say that, and then anytime you see the slugs, like, well, actually, that scene actually had that in it too. When you see like the slugs crawling out of their faces and stuff, even though they look like slugs.
Well, that was babies though, so they're gonna be thin and they were even of different color. They were thin and like white. They look like fucking spaghetti noodles.
Slither, that's another one with a bunch of like slug type creatures. I seen that and reviewed that a couple years ago. Yeah. I remember them in the bathtub scene with that shit. Or is that just the movie cover? No, there's something wrong with that. Yeah, that was a fun one. I think you'll have more fun with this because there's a lot more you could laugh at with this because some of the ridiculousness. Again, the acting. And so what was up with the part where the dude tries to rape the chick? You guys were in the woods?
Yeah.
That was so random. I don't know how I missed how her and her boyfriend split up.
They got in a fight because she wouldn't give it up.
Okay.
But the dude, that's like their friend, right? Wasn't he with them too? He was like, they left him. He looked around. He was like, I'm bored. He grabs a mask and tries to rape the chick.
Yeah. Chasing her all around the woods and shit. Then she falls.
She falls into the fucking tunnel.
Well, she goes in there to hide, and then she fucking falls down into the sewer or something, and that was it.
That's it. Done.
I'm just like, what the?
I did not. Okay, that's one surprise. I did not know she was gonna die. She was so innocent and everything. I thought the boyfriend would die.
Mm-hmm.
But I did not expect her to fall in, like go into the hole and fall in the sewer and die.
As soon as she went down there, I knew she was done. As soon as she went down, I was like, she's done.
I do have a problem at the end of this movie. Because I'm trying to figure out, I go, how? So it was a whole big secret. No one knew where they were. The old fucking, that old building they met up to put the explosion liquid in there and make them blow up.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, the cop comes and the whole fire trucks and everything. Well, the whole city's blown up, by the way. Fucking fires everywhere. And every fire truck in the station, let's go to the guy where there's nothing going on. They just got out of the sewer like we did it and high-fived each other and shit. And how did the fucking girl know where he was? She just pulls up behind a cop like they told her, like, we know where your husband is. Let's go. She's like, what's his name? Michael or something? She's just, Michael. And just runs to him. I'm like, the fuck, where'd she come from?
Maybe she knew, though. I mean, she could have been informed. Shit. She could have been informed. But here's my thing with that. Since you're talking about that, the explosions, right? So that basically, like you said, it blew up damn near the whole town. There was like 7 different buildings that blew up. And like
where he
2
said
houses.
It wasn't going to be that bad. The scientist is like, yeah, we can do it. It'll be all right.
It's like, just imagine if you're a business owner, you're getting up to go to work the next day, like open up your bit, like, what the fuck? This shit was just here yesterday.
Here's the thing.
And then, yo, a house, at least one house blew up. I'm like, so you just killed.
That's what I was about to say. So it was boom, 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 like all the manhole covers.
Mm-hmm.
Like all those movies, like even Godzilla with the like steam, the covers just blow up or something. So you see that, but all of a sudden, this random store or house, wherever the hell it is, just explodes. No other house. I'm like, what's so special about this house? Why did this house just explode like that?
Meth lab.
Makes sense. Yeah,
like the one in Schenectady.
Yeah.
There
Hey, oh, few blocks from me.
you go.
Figures.
Those meth people try to be sneaky, come into a Richie neighborhood. They're like, we're safe.
Oh man, they're supposed to be doing that shit in the woods. I thought. That's beside
No,
the point, though.
that's moonshine.
You can do meth in the woods.
Meth lab's usually like in a shed or a garage.
Or a trailer.
Or a
That's why I said
trailer.
in the
There
woods.
you go.
It's like, go do that shit in the woods. Ain't nobody gonna pay attention to that.
That's travel, man. You want to wake up and just start doing that shit. Oh, never mind. They don't sleep.
You want to wake up?
People get creative with shit, man.
Oh man.
And then you had shows like Breaking Bad that fucking shows
Taught you
people
how to do it?
Basically, build a mobile fucking lab.
And how to make it.
Teaches
Okay,
you
need
exactly how to
Sudafed.
mix what fucking chemicals at what portions.
You want to make
So
it
that's
blue? You
somewhat
do
close
this.
to
Check this
the
out.
Original fucking, it's a actual crystal method.
Mine's so pure, it's blue.
It's like I've seen and read of like farmers and shit like back in the day buying fucking like tractor trailer boxes or shipping containers from like boat yards and shit and burying them in the ground and making fucking like grow ops and shit like that. Like I've heard and seen of that shit. Or using old tunnels, old mines and shit to make a grow up down there. All of a sudden you got fucking dehumidifiers everywhere and shit. Like it's crazy.
Like, what the fuck is going on down here?
Guerrilla growing, baby. It's better than guerrilla growing out in the field. You know what I mean? Like, oh, look, there's a mountain. Let's pitch fucking 2,000 plants and hope the fucking helicopter doesn't come and chop them down and burn them all.
True.
That's where indoor came from. They got tired of the fucking helicopters coming down and them chopping up fucking 900, 1,000 pounds at a time.
Bastards.
But you don't get that much
back
product.
in the day, that shit was
Need the
crazy.
fields.
Think about that. 4,500, 4,800 a pound. Fucking, you got 900 of them on your fucking little mountainside.
Oh, graveyard shifts with the rats. That was a fun one too.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
You guys,
see, that's what I'm saying. Creature features like that, they're like all the same. There's an infestation, and they all sort of have the taste of blood.
I mean, I guess it depends on the
shit.
It depends on the creature though, because you would consider because Pumpkinhead is a creature feature, and that's just one thing.
I'm talking about like with infestation movies.
Oh yeah.
Rats, spiders, slugs, ants, whatever, shit like that. Yeah, gremlins.
I've seen bad creature features to where it's like, what the fuck?
They might count.
You know what I mean? But I've also seen some like this. This one would fall on a scale of a fun, decent creature, a good creature feature. I won't even say decent. I'll say a pretty good creature feature.
80s infestation creature feature.
Because we watched some shitty ones. What was it? Remember that? We didn't do a review on it, but that list that Kyle sent us, so we were doing
Snakes on a Plane.
Snakes on a Plane. I've yet to see that movie. I don't know why I've never watched it.
I didn't like it. It was I don't know. It bothers me when a train is fine, but it bothers me when the movie's all based onto one, like in an airplane. You keep looking at the same fucking people, the same seats to the whole fucking movie. I'm like, it just annoys me.
I can see that.
We've watched movies where we were stuck in elevators.
Yeah, that's true.
That was a good one. What movie was that?
Devil.
Yes, that was good though.
Devil was a good one.
You know what it is though? With Snakes on a Plane, I feel like maybe if it was a horror movie, like
it wasn't even a horror movie. It's like an action movie or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Even put comedy in there because fucking
Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, he makes you laugh and shit.
He's fucking funny.
Yeah,
Devil's good. Devil's good. That I've seen, I think 2 or 3 times now. It had some funny parts in it. At least we thought they were funny. I don't know if everybody would find certain things funny.
It was funny, not in a funny way though. It was just because
it had I'll say this. It had a couple parts that were funny in a funny way. Then it had a few parts that were just like, it depends on your sense of humor type of funny. Like a lot of people may not find that shit funny because it wasn't like a scene that was supposed to be funny.
No, I think it was mainly.
Remind me, what are you talking about? Because I don't remember laughing in that movie.
Devil, the old lady in the elevator. She was funny.
She was funny. Yeah, she was.
like humorous, hilarious, or just the fact
Like
that she
her
was
sarcastic how she talked.
Mm-hmm.
It made
Laughed
me
at her
laugh.
with that, and then the Spanish guy, the security
I
guard.
thought she was annoying. The security guard was okay, but I thought she was annoying. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, shut this old Karen up, please, somebody.
But I don't want to spoil it for you though, Liz, because you didn't watch it yet. If you want to get the spoiler, I forgot what episode it is, but did that on Horror with Sir Sturdy.
Yeah, it was a while back.
Like 20, 30 episodes ago.
Yeah,
if not longer. I don't even remember.
it wasn't. I don't think it was that long. I think it was like 20, 30, maybe.
It's tough because we do so many damn movies per week per shows, so it's like fuck.
Yeah.
You think you did it like a month ago, and it's like, what the fuck? We did that shit last year? Really? I've had those shits come up. Would you guys watch this movie again?
No.
No.
No?
No, and I've never seen it to this point, and I never would have seen it unless it was for this.
Exactly. I mean, I'm glad I watched it. I seen it. I was like, okay, that was pretty cool, but
I'm not
need to
glad,
go
but
back.
I'm not mad.
Yeah, but
No,
I won't go
I'm
back to
definitely
it.
happy I watched it. I might. I'm not gonna say I will. I would watch it again. I'm not gonna say I will or I'm going to, but I would watch it again if somebody was like, "Yo, have you ever seen this movie Slugs?" Yeah, I've seen it before, but if you want to watch it, I'll watch it again. It's worth it.
Yeah, no.
But I wouldn't like go out of my way like, "Yo, I have to see this." I don't even know if I'd.
No, I'll recommend it if people like 80s.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, if you're into
like
creature features, I definitely recommend
infestation movies. You like the arachnophobia in the movie Rats. The fucking infestation of rats.
I'll just say creature feature in general though, because it doesn't
just
have to
check
be an
them out.
infestation.
Yeah, they're just fun. They're not supposed to be like Oscar-winning fucking performances.
No,
it's just fucking
Not at all.
creatures eating people, and it's only some
Like
scientists.
Willard, Willard's supposed to be a horror movie, right?
What movie?
Willard?
He has the rats kill people.
Yeah, he can control.
Like you never seen Willard?
I don't think so.
They're not going to say complete horror. It's more like a they'll say like thriller, drama thriller.
Okay.
They're not going to say straight out horror movie.
Turn Ratatouille into a horror movie.
Yeah.
That's basically it.
It's cool. Yeah, it's basically making on the folklore of the Pied Piper. He controlled the rats. So he made friends with all these rats. He's like the Rat King in Ninja Turtles.
Got it.
And he's like, yo, go kill these motherfuckers. They yelled at me. They're
sounds like a good time.
It wasn't bad. It was all right. It was all right. I seen that when that shit first came out. Like, as soon as it hit, like, were you going to rent it?
Pay-per-view.
Yeah. Pay-per-view. That's it.
Pay-per-view back in the day.
Back in the day.
Don't you miss those days?
Yep, that's true.
Nope.
That's when I watched it. But other than that,
I have a feeling, guys, that this one right here that we're doing next,
it's gonna be shit. But I hope it's good.
I hope it's good too. But I feel like it's gonna be
this
bad.
Came from you said this came from Fandom Fest?
What, Slugs?
No, the next one.
Oh, the next one. Yes,
the
next two did. Yes. Yep.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna be all that bad.
You think it's gonna be paranormal, or is it just the only paranormal part is like this chick made a deal with the devil and she can play the fiddle?
Wait, what's it called again? Deal with the devil?
Deal with the devil.
Deal with the devil. So it's gonna be something.
She's holding a fiddle and shit.
But that violin, that might not even be an important part of the movie. You never know.
I didn't look it up. I don't have no clue what this movie is about.
I'm going into it. Going into it blind.
I'm hoping it's paranormal. I'm hoping
it's pretty good.
Like it.
And then,
I kind of already think I know what the premise is going to be, but I mean, I think it'll be fair. I think it'll be all right. I don't think this time they fucked us. I think the fans of Fandom Fest may have been all right because this one wasn't too bad. What was one of the other ones that was on it that we watched recently?
Byzantium.
Oh, the vampire one.
It was okay. I mean, it was long, drawn out, boring.
It wasn't bad though. I mean, well, you gave it a 4.5. You actually
gave it a 4.
Was that you?
What?
Benny?
No. Next door. They're working on the house next door.
Oh.
Chris is about to get beat.
Or someone's getting rammed.
No, they're working on the house next door. The guy's been working on it little by little, and now I guess it's getting cold, so he hired somebody. He's like, I guess I'm not doing this all myself.
So you got you enjoyed this more than you enjoyed Byzantium, Chris. Actually, I did too a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me
yeah.
too. Yeah. It's
Yeah, this
shown us,
actually has
but
stuff happening.
yeah.
Huh?
This actually
Yeah.
had stuff happening.
Yeah, Byzantium, like it wasn't a bad movie at all.
No,
It's
it's just
just
more dialogue driven. It's like
you know what it is.
interview with the vampire.
James, I figured it out with myself. It ain't even like the romance in vampire movies that happens, a little romance here and there, whatever, the love stuff. It's more so the long drawn out shit and not enough killing.
That's my problem. Yeah, it's a dialogue movie. It's not made. It's not vampires seen as killing every 2 seconds.
That's
This one
what I
has
mean.
a story. This one has
Yeah. But the thing is, like when it showed the kills for that, I know we're not talking about that, but really quick, when it showed the kills for that, there were some pretty dope kills. The fucking
They
it wasn't as good as Audition's kill with the fucking string shit, but it was still dope. Which, if you guys have never seen Audition, it's a foreign film. Fucking wow! Check that shit out. Check that shit out because that's some wild Asian horror. I don't know what part, so I'm not gonna sit here and assume. But that shit was dope. That shit was dope.
Yeah.
You guys know
I
that
like foreign horror movies.
I love them, which I can't wait to hit that
Especially
foreign horror wheel.
Korean is fucking intense.
I can't wait. I can't wait to hit that wheel. I can't wait to hit that wheel.
Oh, the foreign wheel.
Spin it. Next, not this Thursday, but next Thursday, we're gonna be spinning. Well, the regular wheel again. And see, hopefully it gets picked. Hopefully it fucking gets picked. I believe the OG wheel's gone now too, or almost gone. So, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I can't wait. I gotta look. I gotta look. Did you guys see season 1 of Chucky or no?
Yes.
No. Season 2 is coming out
didn't heed
October 5th. Season 2 is coming out. That's gonna be.
Man,
for some reason I can't.
Oh, the OG wheel is done. You can't what?
What were you gonna say, James?
Oh, I was going. I seen clips of season 2, like they show pictures, and people are saying this is going to happen. I think they're going to have his son.
Oh, they are. I think
they're going to have like where the other they're going on with the other movie when there's he could take control of all the Chucky dolls.
Oh, here they did that already though.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying it's like they're going to feed off that more. Then
So
the son's supposed to be coming, so you know that character in that movies.
Yep.
It's fucking. I'm like, what are they doing? I'm like, I think that was one of the worst movies of the Chucky series. It just annoyed me.
But with their son, the cool thing about that is they are pulling stuff from the movies, but I don't think they're gonna fuck it up. I honestly don't think they're gonna fuck it up.
I hope not.
And I've said this before. Season 1 of Chucky, the Chucky series, was probably some of the best shit they've done in a long time. I think I did enjoy Cult and the Curse of Chucky, but I think that series was probably was up there with the first 3 movies. You know what I mean? As far as like it would go like 1, 2, 3, and then the series, or 1, 2, and then the series. Like I just don't know if I like the series better than 2 and 3, or what. But yeah, I think so too. And which is the cool thing about that too is like this Chucky was ahead of Child's Play Chucky, whatever you want to call it. The Bride was it? No,
Charles.
I forgot what they called that one. The one where he had the kid. It wasn't the Bride, was it? The Seed of Chucky.
The Seed of Chucky.
They were really ahead of their time, and now that they're bringing it back now in these times, they're bringing it back at a good time. Especially bringing the son in with everything that's going on in the world, and I think it's smart, and I think it's a good time to do it.
Wait, what? They're bringing him back and Tiffany and all that?
Tiffany's been back.
Tiffany's been. She's in season 1.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense. So I'm confused. What's the timeline on this fucking show? Where does it fall?
After the movies.
After the movies.
How? He looks like a regular doll. He's not all stitched up and shit.
No, because he took over another perfectly fine doll.
Yep.
Oh, they show all that?
Not that part, but that's what you assume because that's what he did.
Don't they do it in the movie?
They do it in the movie multiple times, multiple movies. He's like,
no,
oh,
sorry.
All of these other movies. The last one was Seed of Chucky, right?
The
No.
last one? It was
No, the last one
remake.
was either the last one that's connected with this.
Yeah, but I'm
story.
talking about the actual one that's canon
Oh.
that goes to.
No, it was like
No, it's either Curse or
the one where he possesses the girl in the wheelchair at the end. Is that the final one?
Well, he doesn't possess
Yes.
him, but yeah. Curse of
Take
Chucky. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do too. They do explain it in the show.
Yep.
It's explained in the show too, and it's good.
See, I
It's
thought
only
this was a prequel, or this was like in between all of that
No,
shit. That
dude,
was
this is
no.
they're
So
pretty
it's so
good. Pretty good.
here's the thing. So it's after, right? But they do go in the past before the movies as well. They'll show some clips.
Yeah, they'll show him like
They'll show like of Charles Lee Ray from his child, like a little bit of his childhood, his adulthood. It's
like
it's
how
actually
he became a killer. Why
yeah,
does he act
honestly,
like that and shit? It's pretty badass.
nice.
as good as this series is, like the way they're pulling the stories and stuff, you almost wish the movies were like that. I'm not even bullshitting.
Whole army of good guys. Wow.
He just became
That's
you don't even have to say the whole thing with the lightning no more. He just goes bah and he just looks at you and you're possessed.
But it's definitely worth a watch. Like watch season 1.
Yeah, the
and
series is great.
coming
I
up.
can't wait for that to come out.
Which
A lot of shit's coming out. God damn.
I'm gonna announce this on here really quick for those of you that pay attention to Source 30's watch parties. So I told you guys how the Chucky series comes out October 5th. I have some stuff going on. The week after, I'm not gonna speak on it out here out loud. It's still personal stuff, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna, because after Stranger Things, I'll be done with that tomorrow. Season 1, 7 and 8, episode 7 and 8 is tomorrow. So the next show that I'm going to do, instead of going into Stranger Things season 2, I'm going to actually go into Chucky season 2 and go through that. Just because season 2 is out.
You're not going to do season 1 first?
I'm thinking about it. I might, but just because the new episode is dropping, I might. So that's why I'm kind of thinking about it. So what I might do actually is start season 1 next week, next Wednesday. Yeah, you know what? I'll start season 1 next Wednesday. We're gonna go through season 1 and 2 of Chucky, and then get back to Stranger Things, and then see what I want to try to do is like what if shows come out. Stranger Things is gonna be like my kind of buffer, like waiting for a new show to come out until I get to the until I'm caught up with Stranger Things. So we'll see what happens after Chucky, because I do want to catch up with Stranger Things and get that all caught up. So when the new one comes out, I can kind of keep up with that, which I got plenty of time, but still. So we'll see. But yeah, I want to do Chucky season 1, and the 2-episode thing, and then start Chucky season 2. But I can't wait, and it'll be on. It's gonna be on Peacock for those of you who don't know. That's 1, and then 2. Again, going back to the Stream Lounge thing, Peacock is gonna be with Stream Lounge in October, and that's gonna be great because there's gonna be some dope shit coming up. I plan on doing, if all goes well, if all these things are on streaming platforms, October 14th, I want to do Halloween 1978, Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends. That's gonna be all in Monday, back to back to back. Maybe little breaks in between, of course, of those 4 movies, and that's gonna be a good time. That's gonna be a great time. Actually, I can't fucking wait for that. Can't wait for the Chucky series. So yeah,
When does Halloween Ends come out?
October 14th.
Yep.
It comes out October 14th, and it's going to theaters and to streaming right to Peacock the same day. So I'm like, shit. If all of them are on streaming, why not do a fucking watch party? Because again, the one from '78 is obviously it's the first one, but they all connect with those 4 because they start from 1 and then skip the rest. So again, that's gonna be a great fucking time. I can't wait for that.
You think they're going to finally kill the fucking sister?
I don't know. Well,
they have to. I think that's.
Remember, they're not related in this one though, James.
No, I know, but I think he gets her. I think he gets her.
Wait, they are, aren't they?
They're not related. If you go,
yeah, that's what confused me too. They're not brothers and sisters in this one.
Well, with this timeline, right? There, it goes from, like I said, it goes from part 1, and then it skips all the rest from 2 to everything else they made up to and then 2018.
So why is he after her?
I don't know.
See, that's where they fucked up.
I don't know. I mean, she used to live in the house. Maybe everybody that goes to that house that lives in the house, maybe that's why he kills them, and he never got to kill her. I really don't know.
They fucked up on that.
Maybe
the main reason was he killed his fucking. He wants to kill his sister. His fucking,
maybe because she survived.
Yeah,
Yeah,
his goal is to
but they're
kill
not
her.
related because in part two is where they said that they were siblings and all that, but they're not using any of the story from part two, even though part two picks up right after part one. That's like literally the same night.
That's how it's going to end. They're not going to kill him off. He's going to kill the whoever the hell she is in this. He's going to see there that she's actually dead. He's going to go. He's going to drop his knife and go. Huh. Take off his mask. He goes, "Okay, I guess I'm done," and just walks away.
Finally.
Damn, man, I want to start a family and shit. I'm old as fuck.
But this is the timeline where he's basically evil incarnate. He's basically paranormal now.
They
He can't
strong
die.
as shit. We'll see what the fuck happens, though. We'll see what the fuck happens.
I don't care what
know.
anybody says. In my head, she's still his sister, and that's why
Me
this whole
too.
story
Yeah,
works. Because
same.
if not, there's no point in me even bothering. Because you just dismantled the whole entire fucking threads of the story that hold it together. It's the only reason the story exists is because, hey, she was a sister he didn't know he had. She's still alive. He tried killing his whole bloodline. He goes after her. Done.
Maybe he don't want to kill her. All this time, he's just trying to get close. And he's like, "Hey, you left your credit card at the restaurant."
You're so stupid.
This whole time, but okay, James. If that were to happen, why is he killing everybody else?
Because they're in his way, man. He's trying to speed up and catch up to her. The motherfucker stepped in the way. He's like, "God damn, bitch!" He just fucking kills everybody.
Yeah, but then he starts going after her daughters and shit. Like
Yeah.
You know, the aunt or the niece. Like it. Yeah, I don't.
Well, you know how
you just
kids
pissed
are.
me off with that
The
shit.
granddaughter.
You just pissed me off with that shit.
You know how kids
Talking
are.
about it has nothing to do with that. What's the point of the story then? There's no point to the story then.
Listen, man,
I
I don't know what to tell
agree.
you.
That's why when I messed up, I said,
gotta
"Oh,
rewatch those.
they're going to finally kill off his sister," because that's what's in my head is the sister.
I gotta rewatch those those three, and then see the fourth, of course, and see because
I don't know. Halloween is good, but it's
Where
one
did
of
you
those
see that or read
that
that?
annoys
'Cause that
me.
shit is just that. You pissed me off. Like I'm
they
pissed
said it,
off.
and then they even say it
Like, I'm
in
pissed off.
Halloween for
They-
2018 because somebody said something about them being related, and who was it? I believe it was in the 2018 version. I guess it was, and her granddaughter was talking to her friends in school, like walking home from school or whatever, and she said something. She was like, "Oh no, that's just a rumor." So yeah,
no,
but we'll see. That doesn't
Halloween
bother.
is one of those movies I don't mind it, but it's not like one of my favorites. Like he's an icon of his because what he is, but I don't consider him like those movies are badass. I love Mike Myers, and shit. It's Jason, Freddy, Mike Myers might be down.
Mike is up there though.
Well, he's up there, but not. He's definitely not in my top three.
He wants to get her because she survived. Who's your top? Okay, so who's your top three?
So, killer and shit like that. You got Jason, of course.
Like, who's your favorite three?
Jason 1.
I'm with you there.
Well, Freddy Krueger is awesome, But then I'm like old school. I go for like iconics, like because I like vampires and shit. Like Dracula is king of the fucking horror scene, basically. So you got like Dracula. Then you got like the Wolfman. I like the Wolfman. So yeah, but Mike Myers is like he's in top 10, maybe.
That's not bad though.
No.
I mean, it's one of those things you like what you like. There's no wrong. Nobody can say, "Oh no, you're wrong." Blah blah blah.
I don't dislike it though.
Opinion.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, they were.
So
it actually made a diagram.
Yeah.
Where you could connect all the stories, the different timelines.
Yeah. He's right.
Fucking horror movies are going Marvel now, man. Multiverse.
Okay.
Well, I mean, Halloween is older than the Marvel movies, and they did that like Halloween after what part? I'm trying to think. Actually, after part 2.
No, the comic books did timeline jumps, man.
True, but I doubt I don't think they read the comic books like, "Oh, we should do this for Halloween." Because Halloween was originally supposed to be like an anthology type of I think same title but a new story every year or every time it came out, and it didn't work.
Nope.
It didn't work. They loved they loved 1 so much they wanted him to do a part 2, and then they wanted him to do a part 3, then they did the thing with part 3, and it didn't hit very well, so then they did the rest.
Mm.
Which the story's all wonky. They jump around in that one too.
I also heard, I think it's true. I forgot what the source was, but that whole Friday 13th thing is going through.
I hope so, yo. I
So
really freaking hope so.
Don't know when. It could be like 2 years from now before the movie comes out or something. But they finally got like permission to fucking like, yes, we could do something with Friday 13th now. We can go make our movie, you know. So
Yeah, that new
I didn't see
Jeepers
it. Yeah,
Reborn.
I have a feeling it's gonna be crap, but I still want to see it.
Me too.
See it.
I mean, I'll probably freaking.
What about Hellraiser? Anybody excited for the Hulu's?
I want to watch both
Hellraiser?
of those. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna have to review both of those because I want to review.
Yo, I'm giving it a chance, yo. What they did with Prey, awesome.
Agreed. And
that's
on
like
top
one.
of that,
I think that's my favorite Predator movie. Well, maybe one. Between those two.
I'll say this though, yo. Like
Prey.
I did watch a trailer for which I try to avoid trailers, but I was just scrolling and it popped up, so I watched it for Hellraiser. That shit looks good.
I didn't watch the trailer.
And Jeepers Creepers Reborn, I didn't see the trailer for that, but I am gonna eventually watch it. I probably soon. As a matter of fact, maybe even after the Fandom Fest wheels is all set, review those two movies, kind of get them, get them out there.
Is there 3, 4?
No, I'm talking about Hellraiser and what you call it? Oh yeah, Pearl and.
Oh, we gotta do Pearl. That's right.
Pearl and the Barbarian.
I gotta check that out. Maybe people are saying that movie's fucked up.
So those. We'll see what
I don't even know what it's about. I don't even know if it's paranormal.
I don't know,
but people are saying it's awesome.
I don't know anything about that movie, and I want to keep it that way until I go.
People are scared and shit. I'm like, get out of here! Come on. So,
because that if it's they say that about a lot of shit, but we'll see what happens with that. They say that all the time.
How and why would they change it?
Wow, he's still up on this.
You're still on that?
Like, I don't understand. How is John Carpenter even okay with it?
Money talks, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Mm-hmm. Like, I don't understand. You created
maybe that's what he said. Maybe that's what he said. He's like, listen, you don't steal my story, motherfucker. You got to change something in it. And they're like, okay, fine, John, we'll do that. They're like, they're not related.
They had to ask him in the studio for the okays to fucking the rights of his fucking property.
Yeah, I don't know.
Money talks, man.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't still understand how you're like, yeah, it's fine. You can completely change.
You get that paycheck. You don't care no more, man. He made his. He knows how they are. All these remakes and shit. He's like, whatever. You're not going to top mine.
So they claimed that she was adopted. To
why?
The Myers
What's the difference?
After he was committed because the other kid was dead and he was in the mental ward, so they adopted another kid.
Oh, so it's a jealous streak.
Out of the mental ward, he sees her, he goes to kill her. But then they say, oh no, it was just a rumor in this 2018 one, like Sturdy said. And come to find out that what really happened was the first time he got out of the mental hospital at 21, he goes home and sees her and her dad, who's a real estate agent, they're trying to sell the house, and she's tasked with putting the key under the mat. So he automatically zeroes in on her and wants to kill her because it looks like she now lives in his house.
And hunting her down all this time.
It's fucking stupid.
It is stupid. Yeah, it is dumb.
Oh, he can't differentiate reality from what. Why did you change it? It doesn't make sense. I don't care how delusional the person is. We already know he's Michael Myers. He killed everybody, his babysitter, his whole fucking family that he could while they were home. Yeah. Now you have to throw in the mix that, oh yeah, no, it was just a rumor. She's not actually, she was never actually adopted by the family. Instead, she was just some girl who randomly got told by her father to put a key under the mat so that they can do an open house.
He's getting mad.
Oh, like, man. It's stupid. It's stupid. It makes no fucking sense. They already had a story that worked that didn't make sense. Yo, a family's distraught. Their entire family is killed and gone. I want another kid. We're not going to have another kid. We adopt a kid. He goes, oh, fuck, I missed one. Like, I don't understand. Like, that works.
I don't know. You see what you did? Now he fucking hates Halloween now. He's like, God damn it.
I'm like, nah, it doesn't. It completely unravels the whole shit about it all. And then you're going to say, well, you have to look at it in this way. Good and evil. Laurie's the good in us and Michael's the evil in us. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit you're trying to sell. I don't want your fucking turd.
Oh
I don't
man,
consume
He said, "Get
bullshit.
the
I'm
fuck
sorry. I'm
outta here."
allergic to bullshit. I'm getting hives over here. Get the fuck away from me. It's bullshit.
Oh,
There you go. There's another spin. That's how it's gonna end. It's gonna they're gonna change it again. It all finds out Mike Myers don't even exist. It was fucking Lori all along, and she's strapped in a chair in a mental ward.
Yeah. Just strapped to a chair in the mental ward, and they're gonna cut to a scene where they realize that Michael wasn't Michael, and fucking Buster Rhymes was actually Michael. In the
oh
next one.
gosh!
Do a
Don't throw
remake of the
Buster.
remake,
Don't
and
wait.
be like, wait, Buster Rhymes was actually Michael the whole time.
Don't throw Buster in this. He didn't do nothing to
Bro,
nobody.
I'm telling you. I mean, they threw this stupid shit about her dad being a real estate agent, and she just happened to put a key under the mat, so now he's trying to kill her for the next 30 years.
Well, doesn't that happen in the original though? She does drop something over there in the the whole boogeyman shit. But I do get what you're saying with the whole extra shit with it. But I don't care. I hope
People always
Halloween
change
ends is decent. I hope Halloween ends is better than Kills. I'll say that.
Yeah, but that affects how it ends. That affects its legitimacy and like you're backing to, yep, that's how it should end. Or no, they did a great job with that. And now it's like money. It ain't real.
Well,
it doesn't have
but
nothing. We're hoping it does something good for us.
That's why I was saying that and I'm not
hope.
defending it. I'm just saying from part 2 on, they don't have those in the movie. And that part 2 is where they said that they were brother siblings. They didn't mention that in part 1 at all. They didn't even give you a reason, which I think if they didn't,
she was in the house and she was talking to him and they're having breakfast and shit together.
Exactly. This is 30 years later.
That's like common sense as they're related. They're brother and sister.
Wait, say that again, James?
This is like if the movie all of a sudden 30 years later told its fucking cousin that it's actually his father. Like, this makes no sense. It's stupid. It's like, wait, how did that happen? When did that happen?
Yo no say.
Oh shit.
Yo no say.
Oh my god, they bastardized this fucking movie. Like, the whole storyline to this movie just completely ripped apart by you just doing that with that one thing.
I didn't do shit. I was just
informing.
Oh,
dude, I didn't hear that. I didn't see that throughout that. So I'm like, I'm still going with 1978, 79, 81. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, because this is Michael Myers. This is a story. This isn't a remake. This isn't a reboot. Mm-hmm. This is the story of Michael Myers. Has all the same characters, all the same universe, all the same everything. But yet all of a sudden you're going to say, that detail doesn't count.
Well. I mean, again, if you go to like part, I don't know, they jumbled it up. Like if you go and watch from part 1 through like all the older ones, you're going to be like, what the fuck is going on? Either way.
See, and this is something that like makes me happy that we had situations occur like the fucking Marvel Cinematic Universe. Because this shit isn't acceptable anymore. This shit is not acceptable. And this shit, it can't be like, it's not going to be done like, oh, hey, we have a property. We're going to change it now. We're going to reboot it 3 years from now. And then we're going to change it again. Like, I'm sorry. Eventually people are going to be like, I'm done. I'm good.
I don't know.
I'm not giving you my money.
But again, remember the first one came out in 1978. Yeah. This one, let's just say ends as the last one. It's coming out in 2022. People are still going to the theaters. People are still buying them. So, I mean, that's...
Yeah, I know. But I want to know how many people go, this fucking movie doesn't make sense anymore. So why am I
I'm sure a few did, but then there's others that just don't care.
You know, it's bad enough we watch movies that don't make sense when we're watching them because they're so bad. This one is put together well, has a history and has fucking material there already. And now you're going to make it bad by going, forget the old stuff. We're just going to pick and choose what actually works with it.
I'll say this. Movie's got a movie. Like, that's my little saying. And then Slinky, it's in the script. That's basically it.
Yeah, I got to stop the remakes. If you think, all right, listen, Hollywood, listen to all you fucking writers, producers, and fucking all you motherfuckers that got, backings. If you want to do a remake, stop yourself and just make something completely different and new with the whole formula of whatever the fuck it was that you drew inspiration from. Don't call it the same thing and change it. Sorry. I just gotta say that because it's not a remake anymore.
It's being remade. So what would you call it? A reboot? Reimagined?
It's not a reboot either.
He's saying
done over.
They shouldn't call it Halloween. It should be like
But it's
different
supposed to be
They
a
should have
sequel.
not used Laurie. They should have not used Michael Myers.
But this
They
is-
should have
but-
just started
but-
a whole nother
but
fucking thing.
These
Since
aren't
the name
remakes.
is there and people come watching and spend the money, they did.
But these aren't remakes. They're technically sequels from after part 1.
It's not a sequel though because it doesn't coincide with the lore that's already there and it doesn't tell you the story that's already been established.
With part 1, yes, it does. That's why again, part 2 is where
No,
they started the
it
whole.
don't. Because part 1, the
It already
sister
has its whole universe. It already has its whole story, its whole lineage, and all of a sudden you're going to say this one, nope. But
part 1, they never said that they were brother and sister. That wasn't said until
Dude,
part
they woke
2.
up and they were having like breakfast
So
and
what?
shit. That's
Garbage
brother and
is
sister.
You're getting that mixed up with the Rob. You're getting that mixed up with the Rob Zombie remake, James.
Who him?
So you don't see them all in the same house at one point in part 1?
No, you see
As a
Michael.
family.
You see Mike. No, you see Michael. He kills his sister upstairs, the babysitter or whatever. Remember, she's brushing her hair naked, and he puts on the clown mask. And then at the end of the movie, you see him standing outside with a bloody knife with his parents. And that's it. The remake is where you see him in the household with his sister, his mother, and his stepdad.
Huh.
And there's a point where they are eating breakfast and all this other shit.
Okay.
But in the original, nah. Because in the original, they don't say like why he's doing it and all this other shit. It's just
he just snapped.
I don't know. It was just one of the because I guess
night it just grabbed the knife and went killing people.
Rob Zombie tried to make
came outside like it was okay
to bring him out as like a psychopath, like a serial killer.
I mean,
they start off when you cut open animals and see the inside.
Yeah, I mean. Because we now also know those are like tendencies or signs of someone who would partake in actions like this, right?
Yeah.
So we're like, we got to build up. Okay, how do you get to this level? You have to have experiences and things that occur that you're willing to do.
Now, did you guys like the Rob Zombie ones? Which
I didn't mind it.
I didn't mind it.
I didn't mind it.
I like the first.
It's a slasher movie. It's Mike Myers going around.
I like the first one. I didn't like the second one, but I wouldn't mind maybe revising it sometime next month, sometime in October. Maybe reviewing those two.
So the Rob Zombie ones, because he did 2 of them, right?
Yeah.
Those are remakes.
Very
right? Because they have nothing to do with the original lore. They started all over from the beginning. They like redo the whole origin story and all that shit, right? That's a remake.
For the most part. Like they keep, they keep it.
But a remake and a reboot is exactly the same thing. Well, and technically, if we want to get technical about this, a remake is them going, that worked, let's do it again now. You remade the movie. Not, hey, that worked, let's do it again, change everything, and then put it out. That's a reboot.
That's a reboot. Yep.
So even the Nightmare on Elm Street can be debated. It's not a remake. I mean, it's not it's a reboot, not a remake, because it's not exactly the same as the original being redone and recreated. It's changed. Certain characters aren't even there.
Hang on.
The
definition of remake makes something again or differently. So
okay, so what does reboot mean? In context of cinema, we're not talking like PCs.
No, I'm not talking about PCs. All right,
no, I know. I'm saying obviously remake. You do it again or you make it different. You remade it. It's a different iteration. It's another version of it, I guess. So that it's too many words.
Yeah,
too many words.
I agree with you though. I'd rather use the word reboot.
But this one falls in between both of them.
Yeah,
it falls in between a remake and a reboot because it changes the lore and the story behind the meaning of each character and what they're doing. Why one's antagonist, why one's protagonist.
Mm-hmm.
So in that aspect, it's a remake because you changed it. But then again, it's not a reboot either.
So a reboot is remake. It says something, especially a series of films or television programs that has been restarted or revived.
So basically,
literally. Okay, so basically, the way that terminology. So reboot is, hey, X-Men died in 97. We're bringing it out again in 2022. That's a reboot. We're reviving it. Remake is, hey, X-Men 97 was such a hit. We're going to bring that back, but we're going to change it. That's a remake.
I guess so. And then this says British television had a hit with Doctor Who, the reboot of Doctor Who, and isn't there like different variations of it or some shit? I'm not sure.
This
It's
shit's been going
a
for like
doctor
40 or 50
that
years.
replaces the doctor. The doctor dies and it regenerates.
Okay, so that's the reboot. So
But it's the
yeah,
same shit. It's the same show. Nothing changes.
I've only seen a couple episodes of it.
It's not
Honestly.
bad. I've seen a lot.
No, it's just one of those things that I just don't.
Yeah, it's yeah, I get you.
I just don't. I don't know. I don't
Be
come
like
across
me.
it. I watch a lot.
Reboot Batman Beyond, Justice League Unlimited. Stop doing this shit to these classic fucking movies that we all love, and we just want to see the shit continue to get a resolution, and you change your shit on us to get a resolution. Don't do it.
Either
Just
way,
leave
I'm
this
cool
shit
with that
alone.
either way. My whole thing though, what I would like to see being remade is some of those horror movies that you kind of enjoy, but it's like if they could have just did and they fix those little kinks with those movies
What
and
about
bring those.
Okay, here you go. What about someone did a reboot, remake, whatever you want to call it, Friday the 13th, but there's no such thing as Jason. The mother is the main killer through the whole series.
And she's just walking around in a hockey mask the whole time in a jumpsuit
Not in a hockey
until the end
mask,
of the
like a
series.
fucking-
Like 8
like
movies
this-
later, you fucking figure out it's her.
Yeah, it's her. It's the nice old lady in the fucking house in the corner.
I mean, for they could do if they were to do. I don't think it'd be different. That'd be completely because
Yeah,
then you're
because-
taking Jason
Exactly.
completely
It's a
out of-
remake. No,
But you're
they'll keep the same storyline.
But if you-
Except for the undead part. But she kills everybody at camp every year.
If they were to do that though, they would only have to make one movie.
Yeah, they can keep
I mean,
it going.
technically, it was only supposed to be one movie
Yeah,
But
technically.
it did great.
because he was dead. She died. No one else is there. All of a sudden, the chick has a vision of him coming out the lake. She's in the hospital. There's no kid. He's dead. He's been
Not
dead
even
for
a
30
kid.
years.
He full grown. He turned an adult, dead underwater.
Yeah, and then now he's a full grown. So that's the other discrepancy there. It's like, why do we just let that be and okay with that instead of being like, how the fuck did this
Because
happen?
it's fun.
We
Man.
just
It's fun.
we
But
moved
what-
past that part and got into like 4,
I
5,
mean,
6, 7,
it's
8,
again,
13, and we're like, whatever.
Movie's got a movie. It's in the script and it's
Just
fun.
Jason
It's
Voorhees
enjoyable.
is just badass, man. You can't just
Yeah,
deny
that
it.
too. It's enjoyable. It's enjoyable. Like what's? Oh, by the way, I didn't answer this question, but I asked you, James. I should have broke it down to
like that.
huh?
I said, but something so definitive like that. Like, there's no coming back from that. The kid's dead. He's died. He drowned. Like, you know what I mean? The mother's now dead. There's no coming back from that. This movie series should have been done at 1. Yeah, it went to fucking 13 or
Listen,
15
I-
and
I
had
told you.
remakes and reboots.
Hey, hey, there's only 12 out, by the way, because if you're counting, you put the Freddy vs. Jason, that's 12. There's not 13 or 15 out.
I
Yeah.
could have sworn there was 13 of the original, like, Friday the 13th movies.
Mm-mm.
Jason X was 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got Jason versus Freddy.
And then the remake in 09.
And
So
the remake.
Jason,
Oh, the remake
Jason
is
X was
12.
the last one after, or was the last one of the actual series?
Technically, I guess you would say Jason Takes Manhattan, because then Jason.
Right. What number is that?
Well, actually, you would say
Jason Goes to Hell.
yeah, because
That's
that was called
oh, yeah,
Jason Goes to Hell.
So what number is that?
9.
So then Jason X was 10. That was the last one before they did Freddy versus Jason.
Mhm.
Yep. Freddy versus Jason, then the remake.
So that's 11. That's canon. When the remake's not canon, right? Remake has
Remake
nothing
is
to do
12.
other than it's a reboot.
Yeah. Still
The
counts as
remake is basically
Okay,
the
so I
first
was off
3
by
movies
1.
together.
Okay.
both.
The remake is the first 3 movies together.
It would have been cool. They ended at 13.
Yeah.
Friday the 13th. Hey, there's still time. There's still time.
Like I said, they're thinking about making one.
I feel like but if they bring Friday the 13th back, they're not going to just do one. They're going to do a few. They're gonna
I
do
think
a
so
few.
too. They finally got the license. They're like, yo, all this fucking trouble, courts and everything. We need to win all our money back.
We'll see what
They
happens.
need to
with
kill
it.
him off.
We'll see what happens with it, but I feel like they're going to do a few. And if it does come back, I hope they base the style like in the 80s. And as far as the visuals, I was talking to Henry about this earlier. He actually is the one who said it, but like obviously different story, different movie, but kind of how the way that X was shot and the way that X looks, or Pearl. Have you seen those movies?
Oh yeah.
You got kind of that older style look. That It would be perfect. It would also be dope for like Texas Chainsaw Massacre if they ever did if they did another one, but in the 70s type. We'll see what happens with that. We'll see what happens. Like I said, they like to do these remakes and reboots. I enjoy some of them.
That's another one. Netflix one wasn't that bad.
No, it was fun.
I don't know if they're making another one or not. I can see Netflix doing it again.
Yeah, they need to kill Jason and leave him dead already. Especially like
he's already
come up
dead.
with some new original shit. But like dead. You know what I mean? Where he can't come back no more. There's no more movies. There's no more fear of him. That world is good now because there's no more Jason.
Why just Jason? Why are you picking on him?
Man?
What about Freddy?
Freddy's a fucking spirit. Michael is about to die.
Well, I mean, Freddy was pulled into the real world, so he could be stopped too. He's in the dream world.
Yeah, but every time he dies, he's back in the dream world. There's no stopping him.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I don't know the lore too much.
Every single movie, even after Freddy's dead, where the chick goes and talks to the spirits that made Freddy and gave him his powers after they abolish him and kill him, this motherfucker comes back for Freddy versus Jason.
I guess you could pull up the Freddy versus Jason where he gets his head up and winks at the end, but then they leave you it to you like, are they in the dream world or what? They never really.
Yeah, but Freddy's been killed 3 or 4 times in all of the series of Nightmare on Elm Street, and he always comes back. There's always a rebirth somehow because of the fear, because of the
but if you're gonna say that, then you can say the same about Jason and Michael. They can't be stopped. They always come back one way or another.
Now, Jason was a kid that died in the fucking 50s. He should have been dead. Like, he didn't die because people came after him. He doesn't have an evil vendetta.
Freddy was burned in a fire, though.
Dead. Yeah, Freddy was because he was an evil dude who did some shit and made a pact with some evil fucking people to live on forever. Jason was a boy who had no clue he was drowning, and he drowned. Michael Myers was a kid who just randomly fucking decided to kill somebody. Whether he was spirited too, same creatures that created Freddy, that's fine. But either way, all these niggas need to die. We're talking 30, 40 years already of a character, like, and they already started in their 30s.
But so it's hard to create a new character like that, though.
No, it's not.
That would become so popular like them. I think it'll be pretty hard.
You gotta try. The only way you're gonna do it is if you stop making fucking reboots. Stop using old shit that's there already, you lazy fucks.
Hey, it works. But see, here's the thing that what's funny with horror fans. Like, I love all the shit. I'm gonna say I love all the shit that comes out, but I'll watch anything that comes out. It's because people will, have your same, which they're legitimate arguments. Me, it's more horror. I'm great. But some people hate the remakes / reboots. I love them if they're good. If I enjoy them, I love them. I don't get mad when they make those. But then some people even hate the new shit. Cause it's too much this. It's too much. Like, what the fuck do you want? Like, they do new ideas, new shit, and you don't like that either. Not you. I'm just saying in general.
Yeah.
But I guess with the remake / reboot, because you can say that about everything. You can say that about a few genres where they come back. DC with Batman all the time. They're doing it over and over and over and over and over. And it's like,
yeah, but that's a really deadbeat horse. You know what I mean?
But no. What I'm getting at is, at the end of the day,
even the diehard fans are like, stop.
but when they get a good movie, like, I really enjoyed the Batman. I didn't think I would. I fucking loved it. And it's like, okay, now I want to see more. And that's what they're doing. Like, they're like, you know what? We're gonna, let's do another movie. Let's do, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, Batman.
I think HBO is making a series about the Penguin.
Yeah, they are.
See?
That's gonna be badass.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, that's a series. I get that.
Yeah.
That's a series about a character that hasn't really been explored other than
Batman,
a portion of a story from another character. Well, I'm just talking to character Penguin in general. Like, he was in but so many comics. He was in but so many episodes of the show. He was in but so many, and not as like every episode repetitive. He's the constant. You know what I mean? He wasn't the Joker. He was someone who pops up every once in a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I see what you're saying there. I'm not mad at it. Well, again, we'll see what the hell happens. Now, since we're on this conversation of series, though, because they're making a Chucky series, are you mad at? What do you feel about that one?
Well, that's what started this all, and I was starting into saying for some reason they're on my list, the Chucky and Stranger Things, but for some reason, no matter, like, every day, I see my list, I go through it, and I put something else on, or I watch something for a few hours, or you know what I mean, and it's never that. Like, I always skip over that, and I always find other things. I will put something else on and binge watch 6 episodes of something.
I'll tell you this.
And yet that shit's been on my list for like the past 4 years, and I for some reason I just can't do it. Well, not
Just
the Chucky, obviously, because Chucky only came out year 2 though.
Yeah.
Last year. Yeah, I would say when you get a chance, just pull up Stranger Things and hit play. Maybe even watch it with your better half. Or I don't know which one is the better one, but
that's what works for the Korean zombie one. All of Us Are Dead, which I can't wait for the next season of that.
Yeah.
That looks like that might be turning into like a weird like superhero type thing.
I gotta watch
which
that.
is kind of cool. You go from like this fucking horror, like what would you do in this situation?
That's a good fucking show though. I was surprised how
to the way it ended, and you're like, what the fuck's about to happen with the way it ended? It's like, yo, this bitch is turning into fucking like Nightwing or some shit.
So fucking good though.
Now, all right, here's another question for you guys. Liz, if you're still here, and anybody else who's here, you as well. A horror movie, right? Just think of any horror movie. It doesn't have to be a slash or whatever, but that you would feel if they were to do a reboot, you'd rather see them reboot it as a series than a film. Because just to, you know what I mean?
Well, they already do the werewolf shit, so I can't say that because they got Teen Wolf and all that shit, so they did that.
But I mean, even if it could still be like a specific movie. Like, what movie are you thinking of?
No, I was just thinking. I'm going through like icons, like what I would want to see as a TV series.
Honestly, like
Friday the 13th might be weird. I don't know if that can make that work.
Which one?
Friday the 13th.
Hellraiser might be better of an episodic thing because he has to fucking, like the cube torments people and like infiltrates their minds and they can't stop thinking about it. And it calls to them. And
Liz, you're right. Saw definitely could be a series.
Saw could definitely be a series. Saw should have been a series.
Saw could be a series. I know we discussed this before, but
I mean, technically it is. There's like fucking 8 of them.
Well, a TV series though, to where it's kind of
I know. I'm just being.
No, I know what you mean though. But what was the fucking movie we were talking about before that would make a dope series? Shit. And us three had this conversation before, and I had it like right here, but then I was reading the comments and it just went away like that.
I can't remember.
But Saw would make a good one. Oh, maybe. 13 Ghosts.
13 Ghosts, yes.
13 Ghosts would be fucking, if they did it right, I say
each season about one of the ghosts.
Yeah, you could either do each. Yeah, I mean, you could do. Well, that'd be 13 seasons, though. You could do like each episode. you could even do it so to where like.
I think in the long run, man.
Yeah, but then that has. But you're gonna have to have a lot of stuff because you want it to be to where they all connect in the house too. So maybe an episode or two per ghost.
Yeah.
Because you can do. Say the first season is 13 episodes. That's 13
No, I would definitely watch that if someone turned that into a series.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the guy's a collector. He's a ghost hunter. So like you can definitely do it a series of like he starts to see these stories arise or these unexplained things. He goes to investigate and then he's finds out that ghost is fucking doing it, and then he captures them, brings them back to the house and shit. You know what I mean?
Plays out how the movie did, but better in a sense.
Maybe the movie Toys.
The couple from The Conjuring.
Oh shit, The Conjuring!
Like they could have their own whole series. The couple, the guy and the wife,
the Warrens,
go around and collect the shit for the basement and everything.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Well, I think that's what they're doing with the movies, though. Each movie is something based at a case they worked or like an item that belongs.
Yeah,
to like
but I think more so what Chris is saying though is for like the items that like. Yes, we know Annabelle and all that shit, but like the items that they don't,
like the wedding dress,
the items that they don't really break down in the movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
You
just kind of see.
Like, you got a whole basement full of that shit. You know what I mean? Like
that.
I wonder though, is that like one of the most evil places on earth?
I don't know. It has to be, right? Then they have kids. They're like, "Hey, honey, just don't go in the basement." Our house is like basically a fucking prison for our evil spirits.
You show them Ghostbusters and you try to explain to them that their basement is the echo trap. Like,
so with that though, I don't know if it used to be a museum, like that room or whatever.
Oh, Killer Clowns. There you go.
Killer Clowns would be fun. Speaking of Killer Clowns,
what up, Gadpool? Good to see you, buddy.
What's up, Dadpool? Speaking of killer clowns, they're doing
Video game, right?
a video game. Yeah, that's supposed to be coming out next year.
Nice.
That looks. I'm getting it. I'm just telling you guys right now. I'm getting it. I might not get it the day it
Pumpkinhead could
drops. It all
work as a
depends on the
series.
funds.
I
Huh?
think it's gonna be one of those silly games.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a. No, I haven't.
Uh,
I was just reading his comment to me as
The
well about
Dahmer,
that.
the Dahmer trailer, I have not. Honestly, man, I try my best, and I was telling these guys earlier, I did watch the Hellraiser trailer, but I'm trying my best now to kind of just skip trailers, unless I'm in the movie theater and trailers happening, because that's gonna happen. But as far as like watching them on my own, I try my best to skip them and go into stuff blind,
Hmm.
just to get a. I don't know, because we used to do trailer reviews on this show on Popcorn and Pints, and for the movies that sucked, when you're watching a trailer, you're like, you already know what you're getting yourself into. It's just like fuck.
yeah,
Versus
it took away of the some of the
excitement,
enjoyment.
or
Yeah.
not even just a movie that sucked, like a movie that has like the trailer looks fucking fun, funny, whatever the case is, or for this exciting, gory, whatever. And then you get to the movie and you see those parts, and those parts are like you'll see a little bit in the beginning and a little bit in the middle.
Yeah,
a
you're
little bit, or you won't see,
disappointed.
or you won't see it until like later in the movie, and that's the best part of the movie. And that's the rest of it's like, So I'd rather just go
That
into it
movie with
blind.
Michael Jai White that we saw the last with the zombies in the store.
Oh yeah. It wasn't bad, but it definitely wasn't to the hype.
It was so disappointing.
Black Friday.
That's what it was.
Black Friday. Yeah.
Deadpool also said Pumpkinhead could work as a series too.
Oh yeah.
Pumpkin. Oh fuck yeah. I was, what's funny is I was thinking about that, but I'm like, hell, but yeah, because Pumpkinhead would work as a series. Yeah, that's another good one. That's another really good one. I mean, shit,
See,
Nightmare on Elm Street, but not the way that the series was all different.
That shit was stupid how they did that back in the day. Freddy's Nightmares, and none of them have anything to do. You get like 4 episodes out of the whole fucking season, 3 seasons that have anything to do with Freddy.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm good. Family's good. Hope yours is doing. Hope yours is doing well as well. That was a ton. I'm doing good, man. The family's doing good. I hope you're doing good. I hope your family's doing good.
Yeah. I mean, I guess anything would have been good. But that's the other nice part about these streaming services now putting budget towards stuff like this, because it allows other projects to be picked up that we never probably would have been able to see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whether it's, hey, yeah, it's not going to be that good of a blockbuster hit, or, nah, well, you know what, we're not going to put that straight to DVD type deal. And plus, if it does go straight to DVD, I mean, how many of those are out there that, we still haven't seen? You know what I mean?
Oh, there's a fucking time.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy to think how many movies come out like every Tuesday, or well, it used to be back in the day when I worked at like Hollywood Video and Blockbuster, was like every Tuesday was a new release day, and then fucking every Thursday is a drop at a theater. So it's like, damn, that's a lot of fucking movies to fill them stores. You know what I mean? Like, especially when fucking 60-70% of them never got fucking rented, or only got rented a few times. You know what I mean?
It would be so dope to have a time machine right now. Somehow bring the technology back to when movie theaters were out, or sorry, not movie theaters, to video stores were out.
We're gonna be saying that in like 2 more years.
Oh man, I hope not. But no, what I was getting at with that though is like, say if you owned a video store, even, which you wouldn't have to go, and then you're just like, that's where your podcast setup is, in the video store. Look, we're about to review this, blah 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 blah. This is we're legitimately in the video store. We do this every such and such a night. We have a whole watch. Oh, that'd be so fucking fire. I mean, now you could say you could just own a theater, but still, just to get the old school feel of the video store, the smell, candy, popcorn.
It sucks because I feel like a video store could still work, man, even despite the competition of Netflix and fucking Redbox and shit like that. You know what I mean? I think if it's done right, it'll still work.
I feel, you know what it is though. I feel nowadays for something like that to work, you have to have more. You may have to have. I could be wrong, so correct me if I'm wrong, but you may have to have more wrapped around. Like I'm saying, if you had it like around say doing watch parties on, say, let's just say you did a watch party every single Friday. Like, hey, we're gonna be watching this movie. You know, we're closing the store. The store closes. Let's say the store closes at 8:00 Friday night. We're starting the movie at 9. Get here. You're selling, and it's $5 to come in and watch a movie.
Every business is going to be a podcast.
You know what I mean?
Podcast studio. They're like, hey, Price Chopper, we're going to close down. We're about to start the podcast in aisle 15.
This guy. Shit, fuck that. Hey, Price Chopper, you're just working over there. Just start that shit on your phone. Yeah, man. This is working at Price Chopper. This is blah, 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 blah. Still working. Yep.
Podcast. Welcome to Wally World.
But not
You're
not
trying
for,
to do a fucking podcast and all you got is your fucking price gun.
scan. But no, a video store though, that'd be a fun. Not just because the video store clerks are coming on, but that'd be like a fun, dope setup. It's in an actual video store, and you have
Just
the
make
actual
your-
movies you're reviewing.
Just make your attic, change it, look like a video store.
I could do that, but
There you go.
I mean, now I don't have to change the whole act, just the green screen. But I'm saying, being in a legitimate video store, because you have the feel, you know what I mean? You have the feel of it. You have to just
I got you.
be different.
Bro, I wonder if anybody's doing that. I got to do a search for that. Like, if somebody's ever had enough money and they make, you know how people make their one room into fucking some cool shit for their games or their collection of movies?
Oh,
Like, I wonder if anybody's actually made their one room lined with the racks and made it into like a fucking one section of like Hollywood Video or a fucking
Blockbuster.
Blockbuster.
That'd be funny.
or
That'd be
even
dope as fuck.
just setting it up, but calling it your own thing. You know what I mean? Like for me, Sir
Mhm.
Sturdy's video store or some shit like that.
Mhm.
Oh, that's a dope idea though for a setup.
I think there's still one Blockbuster still open, right? Somewhere.
Yeah, it's in Alaska.
and shit.
It's in Alaska.
That didn't close yet.
No,
Or Blockbuster. I'm sorry, Blockbuster.
Blockbuster. It's in Alaska.
Yeah, this one family is like the entire family basically works there, and the fucking mom took over as manager, and fucking she's like keeping it alive. Like they do these things like they had like as a thing to generate more interest or whatnot. It basically became a tourist attraction because it's the last Blockbuster. It's still alive and operating. It still has movies you can rent. And then they started getting fucking like shit to put in their store. So they had like the
Donations.
they had the suit or whatever that fucking Russell Crowe wore in the ship movie he was in. Fucking
That's dope.
damn, I can't remember the name of it. Yeah, they had that and a couple other things and a couple other pieces of memorabilia of movies and stuff like that. And people actually come down on vacation and shit, go to the store, you know what I
That's
mean, walk
cool.
around, take pictures with the shit, you know what I mean?
Smart. That's a smart business idea right there.
It is.
Gotta
It
make
is.
it work.
It
Oh,
is.
speaking of series, another series that's going to be coming out, I think HBO. They're turning Assassin's
Creed.
Yep.
Oh, nice. Gladiator, Chris.
Yo, no. That's he did the one with that he was on the ship. He's the captain of the ship. Gladiator was Romans. That time period. This one was fucking 1700s or whatever, 1700s. He was sailing the seas. Commander.
I thought that was an airplane movie.
No, it was not Commander. Russell. I always forget. Russell Crowe.
Master and
Master and
Commander.
Commander.
Yes, Master and Commander. There you go.
Yeah,
or
for
something.
the win right there. Master and Commander.
That's
Yes, sir.
That's the
Yeah,
name of my
I just went to the
radio-
blockbuster.com website.
Yeah.
It comes up with, it has 2 aisles. You know what? Fuck it. Let me just show it to you. Let me just share the screen. This
Yeah,
is
please
funny.
do.
There's no audio or nothing, but it literally just comes up. Blockbuster says at the bottom, "We are working on rewinding your movie." John Travolta from Pulp Fiction used as fuck.
I love it.
None of the links work.
That's hilarious.
None
That's
of the
hilarious.
links work. Nothing works. Nothing on the screen. It's just
That's funny. That's fucking funny.
we are working on rewinding your movie.
What's up, John Travolta? How
He's
you
like,
doing?
what's going on? Can I get my movie? Anybody here? Anybody working?
That's so cool.
No? Okay. Well,
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
But yeah, it like that even more so. It makes me wish that there were still, the things around to rent movies and shit. But I guess again, streaming is a huge thing.
Oh, they do. They have Redbox.
It's not the same though. It's
Yeah,
not
it's
the
really
same because
not, man.
like Redbox was one of those things that was hot when it came out, but it's not the same as like going in because it takes away the whole experience of going into that video store, looking at the movie covers.
Well, you
fucking
don't like
just
going.
walking-
You don't like walking up to CVS in the blizzard, looking at the screen and picking a movie.
No,
outside, nah.
no. And here's the other thing. So you lose a lot of the human dynamic, right? Because now you can't just go into the store. You can't look around, decide what you want. And if you can't decide what you want, you can't just be like, yo, man, like not for nothing. Like I don't know what to pick. Like, what do you recommend? Or what do you think? Blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, some dude who's watched fucking 8,000 movies walks you over to a spot you've never would have seen and gives you a movie you never would have watched. And it's like, oh
That's true.
shit, my world just got blown open. You know what I mean? Or you come back and it's like, dude, I fucking hate you for that movie. That movie sucked. Pick me another one. Like,
Yeah, it's that.
Find
and
me a
then
good one.
It's also like, okay, this movie cover is fucking dope. You pull the movie up. Oh shit, it's not here. Hey, when this comes back, please let me know.
Put my name. Here's my
somebody call
number.
me.
Yep.
Yeah,
I've been waiting
please
for 3
call me.
weeks for
I
this
want
movie.
this.
I just miss it, yo.
I
used
miss
to go
it.
to,
That was my era, you know what I mean? Like I loved working at Hollywood Video. As much of a pain in the ass as it was sometimes dealing with some of the people, especially with the late fees and shit. It's like, listen,
Yeah.
like I'm fucking 17 here, 18. I shouldn't have to fucking explain to you how like a library card works. That's essentially what this is.
Yep.
Like, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Well, why is there a fee? Because you were fucking late. Well, why do you guys charge a fee? Because you held the movie longer than we can rent it out to somebody else to make money. Like, I gotta explain this whole process to you. Like, you know what I mean? It's like whatever. But either way. But yeah, I had fun. That was my best part, like, about the job was that I worked with so many other people that fucking just forget about it. Their wealth of knowledge of fucking half the shelves in that place that I've never seen or never would have seen. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
bro, I never would have seen Boondock Saints. I never would have
Yeah.
seen in Pulp Fiction. I never would have seen Clockwork Orange. I never would have seen Old School. I never would have seen fucking any of the Monty Pythons. I never would have seen fucking Requiem for a Dream, Blow.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, these are movies. These are fucking iconic ass movies. I never would have seen any of those unless I was working with some people and I was like, hey, like, I'm getting tired of just watching the new release wall, or like, yo, this is kind of, what else is there? I mean, we got a whole store here. What should I go for? You know what I mean? But save me. I don't want to deal with the bullshit. You've seen it, you've done it. Filter me through to the good shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where I've always had that mentality. Like, yo, if you know it's trash, don't let me waste my time. Like, if I tell you it's trash, I won't let you waste your time. You know what I mean? I'll let you know. Like,
Every Friday afternoon, I used to go to Hollywood Video, well, Blockbuster, then Hollywood Video. We used to go rent like movies and video games for the weekend.
Mhm. Same here. Yeah, for me it was Blockbuster at times, Hollywood Video at times, and then the main one was Screen Gems because that was like right up the street from me.
Never heard of Screen Gems.
No, I know Crazy Nick's.
Crazy Nick's, yeah. I actually before
Was that just a little mom and pops one from around here?
Yeah,
Crazy Nick's, yeah, that one just closed
connected
down
on Broadway, I think.
Was it?
Gotcha.
I think right around the pandemic thing,
Yeah,
maybe either late 2020 or early 2021. That place closed down. I went there.
Yeah, that was a mom and pop
Actually, I went there and
store.
bought some stuff before it closed. Bought a bunch of DVDs and Blu-rays and shit.
Yeah,
Which
it's interesting.
it's sad. No, Screen Gems. It was on the corner of what I don't know what that street is. I know the street I lived on was Elbert Street, but it goes across state. And then you know where Central Park is, and you know the hill. Come down the big hill, and then on this side there was I don't know what's there now, but there used to be a Family Dollar. It was like a little plaza. It was a Family Dollar.
Oh,
and there used to be a Screen Gems right there next to the Family Dollar. Like at the, there was Family Dollar here, and then Screen Gems was like right there in the same little plaza thing. So walk up there and get movies all the time and shit.
Were you talking on like Crane Street or some shit?
No, it's not Crane Street. No.
Is it where
I just can't think of the street name.
where the Aldi's is and everything is right now?
No,
Plaza.
it's closer. No, it's back port's connected anymore because the in's connected.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Oh,
back,
I don't know.
do you guys remember the strip club Aquarius? They used to always get shot up
Oh, yeah.
Nah.
right across the street from
Or
like
my
Shot
God.
up with bullets, not nothing. What you're
right
thinking.
across the street, right across State Street is where that Serene Gems used to be. Right
Oh,
across State
okay.
Street from there.
I never went to that one.
Yeah, same.
But yeah, so I miss those days, man. I do. I miss renting those movies and shit.
Oh yeah, man! Having a coupon for 2 movies or getting the snack bundle deal. You get the fucking 20-ounce soda, 2 popcorns, the candy for fucking $3 more, $4 more.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then, I mean, on top of that, if you were like a regular there, they'll hook you up a little bit. Yo, go ahead, take it on the back. Boom. And they'd be cool with it. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I'll talk to the manager. You
I
guys
used-
are here every weekend.
I used to love when fucking they used to do like the little sale competitions and shit. And I used to rack up because I'd be like, listen, I want to win this, so go grab that stuff. I'll pay for that part of it myself, bro. And it's because they would get the movies and the deals like $2 or $3 more for fucking $8 worth of shit. You know what I mean? It's like, yep, I'll pay for that. Don't worry about that. You know what I mean? Like, I'll take care of that. They're like, I didn't want it. Okay, I'm taking that shit. I used to fucking get 6 or 10 of them a day. Fucking yeah, and popcorn for months. Fucking candy didn't last. The sodas got drunk really fast, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, such good times. Such good times. But any last ratings on Slugs? You guys keeping?
I'm sticking with the 6.
Nah, 6 is good. 6 is fair.
I'm gonna stick with my 6.5, and we're gonna let you guys know what's coming up with the shows and all that great stuff, and then we're gonna get on out of here.
All right, well, you guys are wrapping up. I'm gonna bounce. My dog is sitting here begging me to go out.
All right, man.
What a bitch.
All right, so it's been fun. See you guys next time.
I'll see you tomorrow, James. Right?
All
You're in the
right,
office
yep.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm
All
in the
right, man,
office.
See you tomorrow.
See you later, guys.
Peace. But yeah, should be fun. You guys, you can catch me on pretty much all of the platforms: TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I am the worst damn gamer ever. You can my screen is muted. Wait, what?
Huh?
Am I muted or can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, on my screen it said your screen is muted for some reason. Okay, whatever. Anyway, you can catch me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. Go hit up on the TikTok if you like Fortnite, if you like Apex. I've been playing through those games mostly. I have Fall Guys now, and I also have been playing through I just started playing was it Multiverses? Yeah, I think it's called Multiverses. It's kind of like Super Smash Brothers with a bunch of like WE characters and a whole bunch of different shit too. You can go check out Dreams the Creator and the Midnight Matinee, Saturday nights, midnight. We've been slipping the past couple weeks. Shit's been kind of, we've been falling asleep or things been coming up and just kind of like, it's super late because it's midnight. So I do apologize, but there are tons of episodes up for you on Facebook. You can go watch. We are going to be doing Avengers Endgame probably this Saturday, hopefully, as long as we can make this work and get it going. If not, we're just going to pre-record the shit and get it up for you. So that's why it's important for you to hit the notification bell and follow everywhere so you see all of this stuff dropping in all the different places and all the short form, all the long form, all that stuff. You can also go check out Dreams the Creator. He's our boy that helps us with all of our visuals. If you need help with logoing, you need help with branding, digital photography, digital audio, anything like that, setting up your stream, making overlays, the man can teach you how to do it. He can do it for you. Let him know Sturdy sent you or I sent you, the worst damn gamer, and he'll hook you up with a dope ass price. Also, our boy So Good Scary, Kyle up in Canada is running that one. Basically, if you got an independent project, you're a content creator, 30 minutes or less, you want to throw up something for us to review in the horror realm, you can send it to him on Facebook. You can get him on TikTok, Instagram, all that stuff. He has tons of content that you can interact with and do stitches and duets over on TikTok with, all horror related. So go check him out. Enjoy the content. Let him know your boys over here said, what up? And then our girl, Jo, any last words? She's super dope. She's another great horror content creator. She's got her own horror magazine she just released. I think she's on episode 2 or 3 at the moment coming out. She's got her Instagram, her YouTube, her Twitch, her Facebook, her TikTok. She is everywhere. She has a Patreon for support. Go get down for recipes, origin stories, ghost stories, all of the mix, anything that can make your skin crawl or a gruesome dark realm. She's your girl. What up, Jo? Hope things are well.
What's up, people? Every Tuesday and Thursday, you can come check out Horror with Sir Sturdy, 8 o'clock Eastern time. Go to horrorwithsir.sturdy.com. You can get all my links. Everything that I'm doing, you guys will know from that because, again, you'll get my links and all my videos go there. All my audios go there as well for the podcast when these are done. They upload right up to the website, which is awesome. Popcorn and Pints every Saturday, 9 o'clock Eastern time. We do 2 movies. We try to see how these 2 movies will connect. And I'll show you guys in a minute what's coming up for the Popcorn and Pints. Stories from a Bar, awesome podcast. You get brewery talk, you get music talk now. It's just a fun time. So make sure you guys check that out. And just to give you guys a reminder, tomorrow, 5 o'clock Eastern time, over on Stream Lounge. And you do have to have Netflix to watch this with me, but we're doing season 1, episode 7 and 8. Hop on over there, watch it with your boy Sturdy. Hashtag watch with Sturdy. And then Thursday, Deal with the Devil. I am thinking that this movie's not going to be that great, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. She has a violin and a knife. What can go wrong? You know? Another watch party on Friday. It'll actually be the final part of this trilogy, Fear Street, which I did hear rumors that they're going to make more Fear Street films via Netflix, what I think is a great idea. But this part of it will be done. And right after that movie's over, going and watching The Butcher. Going to watch The Butcher. So that's going to be another fun freaking time. And going back to this really quick, going to have some guests on. Awesome podcast, Video Store Clerks. Make sure you guys go check them out. Go follow them. Go listen to the podcast. You're going to hear them on this one Thursday. Go check them out. Get to know them before you get to know them again here. And then we are crane kicking, and we have The Glow, The Karate Kid, The Last Dragon. I'm really excited for this episode of Popcorn and Pints. So we're actually going to have a guest on there as well. Scene Snobs guy Mick hit me up. He was like, Sturdy, can I be on this episode? Of course. And I'm actually going to be on the Scene Snobs Real Combat Sunday at 3 o'clock Eastern time. I cannot tell you what movie I'm going to pick. 1, it's a surprise. 2, I'm not sure yet. But we have basically the way that the show works is, 2 people come on. It's about 30 to 40 minutes. And it'll be me and a guest, or whoever and a guest. 2 guests. I'm a guest. And we're trying to convince Mick to watch a movie. This will be my second time on this segment of their show, or the scene's not this part of their show. This show. I went on there with Blood Lake the first time, and I won. I don't know if I'm going in with the second time, but it's not going to be a bad movie this time, guys. It's really not. So tune in for that as well. But I was seeing your nightmares, guys. Have an amazing night. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Please hit the like, share, subscribe, drop them comments. Check out the whole entire Z Network. Check out everybody I mentioned. And again, for those of you that listen to Horror with Sir Sturdy on audio, if you're listening on a Tuesday or a Thursday, tonight an episode drops live at 8 o'clock Eastern time. Just remember that. Have a great night. Peace.